Hello the best! Today we embark on a journey into the captivating realm of the orcish species. So take your tea and sweets and gather round, my friends, as I weave a dark fairy tale that will transport you to a realm like no other. In the depths of space, among the stars, dwell the mighty orcs. Fierce and relentless, they are masters of war and destruction. But the story stretches back to the forgotten times, when powerful beings called the Old Ones ruled the galaxy. Legends speak of the Krorks, the ancient ancestors of the orcs. These mighty warriors were created to fight against the powerful Catan. But as time passed, the Krorks rebelled, forever altering the course of history. From the ashes of the Krorks emerged the orcs, savage beings who inherited the spirit of their forebears. With their ferocity, they became a scourge upon the galaxy, sowing chaos and destruction in their wake. But the orcs were not alone in the journey. Alongside them arose the loyal Gretchings and Snotlings, serving their orc masters and playing vital roles in their society. Among the mysteries surrounding the orcs, one of the most intriguing is that of squeaks. These peculiar creatures, with their uncertain origins and strange purpose, hold a special place in orc culture, shrouded in speculation and wonder. So now, my dear friends, prepare yourself for a grand adventure through the annals of orcish history. Please note that in this video I'm using not only the official lore from the codexes, but also some fan theories that may explain some events that are not included in the official lore. I invite you to share your thoughts and comments, for it is your presence and engagement that make this journey all the more special. Together let us explore the rich tapestry of legends and lore that make the orcish species a formidable force in this grim and fascinating realm. Once upon a time, in the vast Warhammer 40,000 universe, an epic story unfolded. It was a tale of ancient beings and the creation of a powerful race. Long ago, during a cosmic war called the War in Heaven, the galaxy was in turmoil. The Old Ones, a mysterious and powerful alien species, ruled over the stars, but they faced formidable enemies, including the fearsome Necrons and their Catan masters. To defend themselves, the Old Ones conducted a grand experiment. They created a warrior race known as the Krorks. These mighty beings were made to protect the Old Ones and possessed immense strength and incredible abilities. Among the Krorks, a special group emerged, the Brain Boys. Though smaller and weaker, they played a vital role. They became the leaders, guiding and commanding the Krorks using their intelligence. Legends tell of the Brain Boys discovering special mushrooms with extraordinary powers. These psychic mushrooms unlocked the Brain Boys' hidden psychic abilities. By eating these mushrooms, they could tap in the power of the Warp, a realm of psychic energy. This made them even more powerful leaders for the Krorks. With their newfound psychic abilities, the Brain Boys guided the Krorks with incredible precision. They used their psychic connection to the mushrooms to enhance the Krorks' strength and ferocity in battle. As the War in Heaven raged on, the Old Ones granted the Krorks a tremendous gift. They gave them the ability to tap into the raw psychic energy of the universe. This connection, known as made the Krorks even stronger and bestowed them with extraordinary abilities. But the pinnacle of the story approached. The War in Heaven reached its climax, and the devastating plague known as the Enslaver Plague emerged. It brought an end to the conflict and wiped out countless species, including the Brain Boys. Legend whispers that the Brain Boys perished, succumbing to the deadly plague. However, before their demise, the Brain Boys left a lasting legacy. They encoded their knowledge and genetic heritage into the Krorks, ensuring their creation would endure. Transformed by ancient knowledge, genetic changes, and the psychic connection to the mushrooms, the Krorks evolved into the orcs we know today. These savage beings inherited the strength and remnant of the Brain Boys' psychic connection. Actually, the other theory tells us that Krorks, realizing their power, rebelled against their Brain Boys' masters. They destroyed psychic mushrooms plants that made Brain Boys disconnected from the psychic energy and degrade to Gretchins, or just being destroyed, and so Krorks then degrade into orcs. Within the chaotic realm of the orcs, a hidden world thrives, a world of symbiotic connections and essential sustenance. All archoid races, from powerful war bosses to lowly snotlings, are linked to various types of fungi. These fungi shape orc society and contribute to their constant growth and expansion. When the orcs invade new worlds, their spores take root, ensuring their influence spreads. These spores give rise to different forms of orcoid life, each adapted to its environment and role within the orc hierarchy. According to the orc folklore, there is a theory that the psychic mushrooms still play a role in the orcs' psychic abilities. It is believed that consuming these mushrooms awakens dormant psychic powers within the orcs, enhancing their intuition, battlefield awareness, and limited psychic manipulations. Some say these mushrooms act as conducts, channeling the residual psychic energy of the Brain Boys and fueling the orcs' legendary. While the truth of this theory remains a mystery, it adds an intriguing layer to the saga of the orcs, intertwining their history with mysticism and the unknown. What secrets lie within the depths of the Old One's wisdom? How did the Brain Boys shape the fate of the Krorks? Can the psychic mushrooms truly influence the orcs' destiny? Let us delve into these questions and ignite the flame of discussion. In the tumultuous expanse of orc society, where strength and brutality reign supreme, a fascinating tale unfolds of the remarkable Gretchins and Snotlings, the unsung heroes of the Greenskin worlds. These diminutive greenskins may lack the brawn of the larger kin, but they make up for it with their cunning, resourcefulness, and indispensable roles. Gretchins, endearingly referred to as Grots in the unique vernacular of the orcs, are one of the smallest and most abundant members of the Greenskins hierarchy. While physically weaker, Gretchins possess minds teeming with the cleverness and survival instincts. Their diminutive size allows them to scuttle through the shadows unnoticed, always on the lookout for opportunities to advance their own interests in the chaotic realm they inhabit. Within the complex tapestry of orc society, Gretchins fulfill a range of crucial functions. They are the backbone of the labor force, taking on the back-breaking tasks of scavenging, construction, and maintenance. Under the watchful eye of their larger orc counterparts, Gretchins tirelessly toil away, ensuring the smooth operation of orc fortifications, vehicles, and weaponry. Their nimble fingers deftly handle tools and materials, their keen eyes spotting flaws and weaknesses that might escape the notice of their more brutish brethren. But the contributions of Gretchins extend far beyond mere physical labor. They hold an esteemed place as the trusted assistants of the revered Magboys, the brilliant and eccentric engineers of orc society. With their innate intelligence and quick thinking, Gretchins play a vital role in the creation, repair, and maintenance of the crude yet surprisingly effective orc technology. They scurry around bustling workshops, their small frames dawdling between towering machines, retrieving tools, carrying out intricate repairs, and even lending a hand in the construction of mighty war contraptions. Their dexterity and ingenuity ensure that the war machines of the orcs are always primed for battle. While Gretchins occupy roles that demand resourcefulness and practicality, the Snotlings bring forth a different aspect of Greenskin society. These tiny beings, even smaller than Gretchins, are often dismissed as simple-minded and lacking intellectual prowess. However, their true value lies in the profound connection to the vital resource that sustains the very essence of the orcs – fungi. Snotlings possess an innate affinity for fungi, displaying an instinctual understanding of its cultivation. They are entrusted with the crucial task of tending to the sprawling fungal patches that dot orc settlements. With meticulous care, Snotlings nurture these fungal colonies, ensuring their growth, health, and vitality. They possess an uncanny ability to ward off pests and diseases that threaten the delicate balance of the fungi, safeguarding the orc's primary source of sustenance and reproduction. The symbiotic relationship between Snotlings and fungi is a testament to their vital role in the intricate web of Greenskin society. Beyond the roles of caretakers, Snotlings contribute to the ecological balance of the Greenskin realm. They possess an inherent knack for cultivating specialized fungi, such as the infamous squeaks herds. These squeaks serve as not only a source of nourishment, but also a companionship and even ferocious beasts of war for the orcs. The sight of a horde of orcs charging into battle astride the squeak mounts is a testament to the remarkable efforts of the diligent Snotlings. Together, Gretchins and Snotlings form the backbone of Greenskin society, their contributions often overshadowed by the brute force of their larger counterparts. However, without their labor, ingenuity and dedication, the orcs would struggle to maintain the dominance in the unforgiving galaxy they call home. The Greenskin society thrives on the symbiotic relationship between Gretchins, Snotlings, and the sprawling fungal network that permeates their settlements. The Gretchins with the keen intellect and nimble bodies scurry about like industrious ants, ensuring that the orc war machine operates with maximum efficiency. They are the unsung heroes, the ones who keep the gears turning, the ones who transform the orc's raw power into a formidable force. Meanwhile, the Snotlings, often underestimated for their size, possess an intimate understanding of the fungi that sustain the greenskins. They tend to the fungal patches with meticulous care, protecting them from harm and ensuring their continued growth. Their knowledge of specialized fungi, like the squeak herds, allow the orcs to unleash their ferocity on the battlefield, as these creatures become loyal companions and formidable weapons. While the towering war bosses and mighty knobs may claim the glory and attention on the battlefield, it is the silent, determined work of Gretchins and Snotlings that sustain the Greenskin way of life. Their cleverness and dedication form the foundation upon which the orcs build their empire, and their endeavors allow the Greenskins to continue their unending quest for conquest and domination. So as we marvel at the epic clashes and grand narratives of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, let us not forget the crucial role played by the unassuming Gretchins and Snotlings. Within their small frames reside a resilience and ingenuity that shapes the destiny of the Greenskin race. They are the unsung heroes, the silent architects of the Orc Horde, ensuring that the formidable might reverberates across the stars. In the chaotic aftermath of the Tyranids' initial onslaught, as the Hive fleet spread their insatiable hunger across the galaxy, the Orcs found themselves in a dire predicament. Defeated and broken, they were reduced to genetic remnants, mere goop, in clutches of their monstrous adversaries. However, as the Tyranids began their dark experimentations transforming the genetic material of the defeated Orcs, a curious phenomenon occurred. Within the Tyranid vessels that housed the nascent Squeaks, something unexpected took place. The Orc spirit, the very essence of orkiness, flickered within these abominable creations. As the Orcs mounted a tenacious counterattack, boarding the Tyranid ships in a desperate bid for survival, they encountered the grotesque forms of the Squeaks for the first time. Rather than simply slaughtering the Squeaks as one might expect, the Orcs, even attuned to their own kind, noticed the unmistakable spark of their own nature within these twisted creatures. In a moment of intuition, the Orcs recognized a kinship with the Squeaks. They sensed the wildness, the unpredictability, and the undeniable resonance of their own irreverent approach to combat. In that crucial moment, the Orcs made a fateful decision. They would not let these peculiar beings perish. Instead, they embarked on a daring rescue mission, salvaging as many Squeaks as they could from the clutches of the Tyranid captors. And so, the Squeaks were given a second chance at existence, taken under the wing of the Orcs, who saw in them a reflection of their own untamed nature. Saved from certain destruction, the Squeaks grew and multiplied, evolving into a race distinct from the Tyranid origins. They became a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the Orcs, as they nurtured and integrated these peculiar creatures into the fabric of their own society. This fateful encounter, born of desperation and a shared affinity for chaos, would forever shape the destiny of both the Orcs and the Squeaks. It would ignite a strange symbiosis where the Orcs found amusement, companionship, and even sustenance in the company of the Squeaks. And so, through chance and the unyielding spirits of the Orcs, the Squeaks found a new purpose, carving out a niche within the vast tapestry of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Within Orc society and their formidable armies, Squeaks assumed a variety of roles, each contributing to the unique dynamic and ferociousness of Greenskin Horde. First and foremost, Squeaks became a vital part of the Orc arsenal, serving as living weapons of destruction. The massive Squeagoths, towering beasts born from Tyranid experimentation, became lumbering juggernauts on the battlefield. These hulking creatures were ridden by Orc war bosses, their thunderous footsteps shaking the ground as they charged into enemy lines, trampling anything in their path. In addition to the mighty Squeagoths, the Orcs also harnessed the speed and agility of the Squeak Hounds. These snarling creatures, with their rather sharp teeth and lightning fast reflexes, were unleashed upon the enemy as ferocious shock troops. Their unleashed fury and relentless pursuit struck fear into the hearts of their adversaries, disrupting formations and causing chaos amid the ranks. Beyond the combat roles, Squeaks also provided a source of sustenance for the Orc hordes. Their meat, though peculiar and often chewy, offered a readily available source of nourishment during times of scarcity. Orcs would roast to boil Squeak meat, devouring it with ravenous gusto, reveling in the savage joy of the carnivore's nature. But it was not just their physical attributes that made Squeaks indispensable to the Orcs. Their unpredictable behavior and quirky characteristics added a touch of whimsy and entertainment to Orc society. Squeaks were often kept as pets or companions by individual Orcs, forming peculiar bonds with their greenskin owners. These relationships were marked by a mix of affection, amusement, and a constant reminder of the untamed nature of the Orcs themselves. Among the Orc tribes, specialized Squeak breeds also emerged. each serving a specific purpose. Bouncing squeaks with the unique ability to leap great distances were used as a living artillery, launched into enemy lines to cause havoc and disruption. Bomb squeaks, small explosive field creatures, were deployed as living grenades, their detonation heralding destruction and pandemonium. Ultimately, the squeaks embodied the orcs' affinity to the bizarre, the unpredictable, and the unrestrained. They symbolize the irreverent spirit that permeated every aspect of the orc society and their unyielding approach to warfare. Whether as fearsome warriors, sources of sustenance, companions, or object of entertainment, the squeaks remained a testament to the indomitable spirit and the ingenuity of the orcs in their relentless quest for conquest and destruction. Deep within the heart of orc culture lies an extraordinary power known as energy. This mystical force, born from the collective beliefs and unwavering conviction of the greenskins, surged through their veins, fueling their abilities and shaping their world in ways that defy logic. When orcs gather in large numbers, they combined energy intensifies, transforming their weapons into instruments of devastation. It imbues their crude sluggers and choppers with an almost supernatural accuracy and force, turning them into lethal tools that strike with unwavering precision. Even their darker weapons, spewing forth a relentless hail of bullets, defy the limitations of conventional firepower. Yet the influence of the energy extends beyond the physical realm. It molds the very nature of the orcs, granting them resilience beyond measure. Wounds that would fell lesser warriors are shrugged off if they were mere scratches. It is as if their unyielding belief in their own invincibility shields them from harm, defying the odds and bolstering their tenacity on the battlefield. The energy even touches upon the realm of psychic powers. While lacking the refined abilities of other psychic races, the collective strength of the orcs' beliefs channels the unique psychic potential. The enigmatic weird boys, eccentric psychers among their kind, tap into this wellspring of energy to unleash devastating psychic abilities. From summoning cataclysmic storms of energy to hurling bolts of raw psychic force, the Weird Boys become conduits of the energy's destructive might. But the influence of the oh my god. But the influence of the energy extends far beyond the capabilities of individual orcs. It weaves in tendrils into the fabric of the society and shapes the very dynamics of the warfare. The collective beliefs in the powerful warlords propels them to dominance, endowing them with an aura of authority that commands the unwavering loyalty of their brethren. These warlords harness and direct the energy, bending it to their will and unleashing devastating strategies upon the enemies. Yet the energy is a living force, growing and evolving with each battle fought. It feeds on the triumphs and conquests of the orcs, beckoning more greenskin to join their cause and bolster their ranks. It is an unstoppable cycle of destruction, propelling the orcs forward on an eternal quest for war and conquest, leaving nothing but chaos and devastation in their wake. In our journey through the realms of Warhammer 40,000, we have witnessed the captivating tales of the orcish species, from the ancient origins of the Old Ones and the creation of the powerful Krorks, to the emergence of Gretchins and Snotlings in the Greenskin Society and the enigmatic connection between Tyranids and Squeaks, the orc story is one of mystery and relentless warfare. As our journey draws to a close, I invite you to share your thoughts, reflections and speculations on the orcs in the comments section below. Which aspects of the lore ignited a spark within you? How do you envision the future amidst the ever-evolving universe of Warhammer 40,000? Your engagement is the lifeblood of our community, so remember to leave a comment, like this video and subscribe to our channel to embark on more thrilling adventures in the vast expanse of Warhammer 40,000. Together, let us revel in the wonders of this captivating universe and forge bonds that withstand the test of time. Join us for our next chapter and become a part of our growing community. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to never miss a moment of our epic explorations. Until then, may your imagination soar and your battles be glorious. As usual, don't forget to watch one of these cool videos and enjoy gaming.